So then why do men have nipples? Like, why are men's chests not sexy? And why do men have nipples?
Well, so
$100 million question.
so it's $200 million questions,
Okay.
right? Why men's chests are sexy. But I don't know that I've ever talked to a woman who said, yeah, I'm not interested. I have no interest in
Right.
looking at a man's chest ever. But it's not a secondary sex characteristic the same way that the persistently enlarged breasts of women are. Right. It's just not. So the musculature of a man's chest or his arms or whatever it is that you are particularly attracted to are yes, absolutely attractive, but it is not a distinct secondary sex characteristic in humans the way that the persistent breasts are. And then there's a number of things to say about why men have nipples, but probably the simplest explanation without being totally complete is uh, we're all like sex is real, and sex and genetic sex determination species like we have is immutable. It doesn't change. Like if you're female, you're female, and if you're male, you're male. But you had you had just as much. Your egg could have received an X sperm or a Y sperm just as much, and so each of us had just as much of a chance of being male or female as whatever we are, and we have just as much chance of producing males and females as males as females and females as males, and so basically a female born without nipples is going to be unable to feed her child. And so given that we basically have a bow plan onto which sexual differences are sort of mapped, the bow plan of, nipples is fundamental, but enlarged breasts is a female thing, is likely to result in fewer errors because you have some men born without nipples. It doesn't really matter except from an aesthetic position, but you have women born without nipples and they're not going to be able to feed their children.